What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Let me tell y'all about one of the things that I hate the most. And I never like to say I hate people, but I can say I hate when people are like this or when people do this. Um, I'm not a fan at all of people who treat people differently based on status. Um, when you're around people who are supposed to be somebody, then your whole attitude is different towards those people. And then with somebody who not supposed to be somebody, who's supposed to be lesser or lower, notice I'm saying supposed to be, um, then you start to treat those people in the worst manner possible. In a lot of cases, you talk to them different. You got a bad attitude with them, or you're dismissive of them. You don't engage with them the same way as you would engage with the person who's supposed to be somebody, and that points to a flaw in a person's character when they act like that, because they're basically saying that I don't view you um, as an important human being unless you are viewed as important to the rest of the world. You got money, you got position, you got power. Then and only then, or you can do something for me. Then and only then will I look at you and I'm ready to talk. I'm laughing at jokes that's not funny. I'm going out my way to give you things and bring things. Hey man, you need some more. Hey man, you want to stay at my house tonight? And you're just over the top. And then if somebody off the street walks up and say, hey man, you got a little loose change. And, hey man, watch out, man, get the hell away from me. Just that kind of mindset. And I've seen this type of stuff in person. And that's kind of one of the things that made me want to make this video. But I also saw a clip of where somebody was speaking about Muhammad Ali um, having that same experience. Somebody took him out to eat to this restaurant, and they were just whining and dining him and rolling out the red carpet for him and treating him like a king. But then when the waiter came to the table, they talked to the waiter like he was the scum of the earth. And Ali was like, well, hold on, man. What if I wasn't who I was? And that's really the whole point. If the person that you kissing up to wasn't who they were, then it's a strong possibility you would act the same way with them. When in reality, you should always treat people um, with respect. You should always talk to people um, on the level that they come to you. Treat people with kindness and respect at all times. And not just because they're somebody. And even if somebody may not be on their last leg on drugs or homeless or just in a down position, um, there may be somebody who's gonna be somebody one day as far as the world is concerned. And it's funny when I see situations like that, because I see people all the time talk about, hey, yeah, when they up, they say, yeah, yeah, I remember I met you when I was trying to do my thing, and you turned your nose up at me, and then the other person's like, well, yeah, I didn't know. See, that's the point. It don't matter that you do or not. You treat a person like a person, regardless of that. Especially if they giving you no reason to treat them otherwise. Like I said, somebody come to you the right way and they speak to you the right way, they're respectful, they're not out of pocket with you, then what puts it in your mind to snap or go off or like I say, to be dismissive and be rude to somebody um, for whatever reason? And it also begs the question, who do you think you are? See, and that's another thing, because a lot of times um, it doesn't always have to do with you are catering or kissing up to somebody else who's supposed to be big time. that type of person may not even be around. It's just how you're acting. So it begs the question: who do you think you are? Who are you supposed to be? To where you feel these people are not worthy to be in your presence or to say anything to you. Um, and some of these celebrities, they definitely crack me up. I've heard stories with celebrities. They told, hey, when he comes in, don't look him in his eyes or don't look her in the eye. Like, what are you talking about? So it's just the lack of humanity that we have. That's one of the, man. I hate that. I hate that quality in people. That's one of the top things. If I could list a top five things that I dislike the most in people in terms of negative aspects of a person, that's right up in there. Might be top three. Um, because again, uh, we don't know where we'll be in a few years. We don't know when things can switch around, and you should look at the position that you're in, that God bless you to be in, and be thankful that you are not where a person may be at that time, a person who's doing bad, and you should want to do everything you can within reason to help that person get up, even if it's just an encouraging word. It's not to say you're supposed to just buy the person a house, but you would be shocked at how far a kind word goes with certain people who are in a bad position, and I know firsthand because um, we don't always remember what we say to people, but people remember what we say to them, good or bad. So if I've said something to you that's just messed up, it could have been 25 years ago. You remember it verbatim. But if I've said something to you positive, something encouraging, it could have been 25 years ago. You remember that too. So what side of that coin do you want to be on, man? All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I'm going to let y'all make it on that one. Y'all go check out the latest episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast right here on YouTube. Y'all subscribe to this channel, and I'll catch y'all later on. Y'all didn't know I could talk that fast, huh? Peace.